I'm terribly sorry. I bumped into the camera. It's my first time on national television, and I bumped into the camera. You've got to live and learn, really, don't you, in this national television world? Well, look, because it's my first time, there's a couple of things I'd like to clear up, you see. I'm not doing this show for the fun of it. I'm not doing it for the money or the fame or the glory or any of those things you read about in TV Week. I am doing this show for you. Did that sound sincere? Did it sound like a metaphor? Fine, okay, fine. Now, who are you? There's no need to answer because I can't hear you anyway. We know who you are. You're ABC viewers. You're not interested in the mindless commercial television and its escapism and frivolity. You want thought-provoking, stimulating programs like the ABC provides. Programs like Four Corners, Nationwide, Mr. Squiggle. Now, because you watch the ABC, you know about life, you know about pain and suffering. And so do I, because I live in Melbourne. I've, in fact, lived in Melbourne all my life. Occasionally it feels longer. And I'm actually from a very poor family. Our family was so poor. Are you ready for this? Because this is the joke. You see, they said if you're going on national television, you've got to tell a joke. So I thought all comedians tell poor jokes, and I thought I'd tell... Not that I'm from a poor family. Our family was very well off, really. It's just there's nothing funny about being rich. You see, now, our family... You love it. Our family was so poor, we were the only family in Australia to be supported by a Vietnamese orphan. That's not bad! Goodness me! Give me a hand! Give me a hand! Hey! That's my first joke on national television. In fact, that's only one of 5 jokes I'll be doing over the next 10 episodes. So to make it interesting, what I've thought is we'll have a competition. You write down all the jokes, if you can pick them, and send them in an envelope, and... That's a really rotten sense of timing. Now listen, I'm sorry, we'll just have to keep going. It was his fault. I want you to know it was his fault. But that'd be the National Party did that. Now the neatest entry that is sent in, the neatest entry will be sent to the sender of the most untidy entry. Just to let them know how it's done. Now, Melbourne. What do you think of when I say Melbourne? Porridge? Sago? Rice pudding? I ask this question for a very important reason. You see, this show, as you may or may not know, which I think covers everybody, this show is produced in Melbourne, and that's important because, I mean, if it was produced anywhere else, it'd be different. I mean, if it was produced in Brisbane, I mean, it'd probably be in black and white or something. It's very, very important. Now, a lot of people make jokes about Melbourne, and quite rightly so. I mean, Melbourne has the world's record for the longest ever recorded Sunday. There you go, I just made a joke about Melbourne myself. It wasn't a good joke, it wasn't one of the 5, I better point that out. Now, the map. Now listen, I need to show, where's the map? There's the map. Bloody rat bag. Now, for those of you with a thirst for knowledge, Melbourne's more or less, Melbourne's here, just above Tasmania. What's Tasmania doing there? The gall of some people, damn them. Now look, a little bit of surgery here. We'll cut Tasmania out, and I think, isn't it little? I think we'll put Tasmania in Russia. Won't they get a surprise when they wake up in the morning? Now, Melbourne, it's much more convenient without Tasmania, isn't it? Look at that. Melbourne is here, right? Melbourne, down there, that's Melbourne. Incidentally, if you're thinking of coming to Melbourne, well, let me know. I mean, I can drive out to the airport and pick you up with the ambulance and the straitjacket, and I can show you around. But if you really want to know the real Melbourne, listen to this.